Today I'm going to show you our new photo uploader program and how you can get your customers' great photos into one of our many amazing templates. I've already gone ahead and chosen our 3 opening collage that allows for text, just so we can practice with a couple different photos. To start any of our photo upload pieces, you go to the upper left hand corner and click Load Files. Right underneath then you'll get a little Upload Files button. Now I kind of recommend in preparation for this kind of putting them all in the same place, whether in a download folder or on your desktop. Here I've got several different options I'm going to click on, and I'm just going to select a bunch. I'm just hitting the Shift key to kind of get more than one. I think that has more to do with your computer or operating system. So I've grabbed a couple different options. And as you can see, based on your internet speed, each one of the files is loading. You'll see that green check mark as each one successfully enters the system. It's nice that you can batch them whether you're doing a larger collage or maybe you have orders to fill where you have multiple things you want to do in sequence. Once they are there, you could go ahead and hit Upload Files again and get another batch, but I'm done now, so I'm going to hit the Update Library. So this Update Library button, that's really important. You have to hit that every time you load files, otherwise you won't have the thumbnails that you can work with. So here, as you can see, I brought in 6 photos. The 4th photo down is rotated. So this little purple rotate sign, click on that, and as many times as you need, that'll rotate it in the proper position. So you are going to want to rotate it before you bring it into the collage. You can also see here on the main collage, there is, in this case, a little yellow arrow. That's showing you which opening is active to add photos. So you just simply click into the opening first, and then when you click on the thumbnail here on the left, I'm choosing the first one, it pops almost perfectly in there. Obviously the computer does not know how you want to crop it. And if you can see, there's a little bit of white here on the side, so I'm definitely going to want to move it. I'm going to make it bigger. So I'm actually going to move it up a little bit more into the corner. And then to change the size of it, I'm hitting the Shift key. That's the part that's not always obvious. The Shift key, and I'm taking my mouse, I'm kind of pulling it down and to the right. It's making it larger. If I drag backwards up and to the left, I'll make it smaller. But kind of want to zoom in on a little bit, I think. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of scoot them over. Now, I've chosen a dark picture here. You can still hopefully see the little black lines that are the border of the picture. If not, you can always redo this step, but I think I've got it how I want it. So I'm releasing it, and in order to see it fully done and to lock that photo into its location, in the upper right corner, you click the yellow button Crop. So it's like the yellow dot, yellow arrow. There it is. Okay, now the other 2 openings, now even though they are horizontal, you can certainly do a vertical picture in there. You just know it's going to crop a little differently. So I'm going to click on the next opening. Now you could also use the arrow to get there, but I just clicked on it, and now I'm going to try, again, one of more of a vertical orientation. But as you can see, you're going to crop a lot out of it, but I don't mind doing that. So again, I'm just going to kind of want to make sure that there's no white spaces showing and everything's in that little black line. And if you can't see it real well in this video, depending on how big it is on your screen, you'll certainly see it when you go play. I'm going to hit Crop. And that seems to work out just fine. And then finally, I'm going to choose this kind of fun outdoor scene. And there we go. And zoom it in kind of a similar size to the others. Again, hit Crop. Okay, so now the basic piece is complete. Changing the matte colors. So we've got a nice neutral kind of beige for the outer ones. We had a pretty blue kind of in there that actually doesn't look too bad. You've got the blue of the water, the blue of the shirt, and many times I do like to pull in a color to kind of highlight that, especially if it's for maybe a wedding or for a baby. But this one I'm going to choose to do neutral. This should be the default that's in there normally. It's code 362F2D. You don't need to write that down. We have charts created for that show colors. Of course, you can just go in there and navigate around, but I always find browns are tough to get. So this is a really nice, deep, dark, chocolate brownish black that looks very nicely with our mahogany frames. All I'm doing right now is copying it because I want the words to be in that same color. So I'm just, that way it'll match perfectly. I'm going to type their names, Deanna and Jerry, and just a little message underneath. There'll be a fun little white script, but again, like all of our other products, you can change the color of the words, change the size of the script, the type of script. Just kept it kind of simple. And that's basically it. I'm going to hit create print now, just like all the others, and that create image. Now, I will warn you, these pictures take a lot longer to create than many of our other designs, basically based on the quality of your pictures. So normally you're very accustomed to that picture kind of popping in say maybe, 5 to 15 seconds. I'm kind of purposely talking through this to see, this can take up to a minute. Again, it all depends on the quality level of the photos that you have entered into the collages, the number of photos you've entered into the collages, and your internet connection. One of our 6 or 8 opening collages, could take several minutes to download. So just don't be surprised. It is just a little bit different than what you're used to. Since it has not come up yet, once it does, you're going to get that very familiar download link. Everything is going to be exactly the same as what you are used to. For brevity for this video, I'm going to cut this off right now. Oh, well, yes, I don't have to. So there, I didn't time it. I guess you can look back in the ticker. You simply, this is what you're used to seeing now. You click I agree, and you can go ahead and download it and print it as normal. So that's it. That's our new photo upload program. Those libraries and everything I just showed you are the same no matter what design you choose. They do look really amazing with our digital mats, and we are getting amazing reviews. We've been testing them for 9 months before the release, and we're very excited to bring them to you now. Have a great day. Thank you so much.